If you are focusing on your health and wellness in the new year and you are only prioritizing protein and cutting lower on your carbs while also exercising, you're doing yourself a complete disservice. I recently had someone comment on one of my videos and they were like, my mom is keto and she swears that we don't need carbohydrates because our body is able to make carbohydrates out of protein and fat. Is this true? Technically, it is true because our body can make glucose out of proteins and fats. However, that does not mean that we don't need carbohydrates. The reason that our body has to utilize protein and fat to create glucose is because glucose, which is what carbohydrates break down into, is our body's preferred source of energy that's converted over to ATP for us to exert doing daily functions or things like exercise. Another key point here is that a lot of people think that the only purpose of protein is to build muscle, but when in fact, this infographic is a really great example of all of the different functions that protein actually has within our body. Muscle building, repair, growth, and recovery is not the only thing that protein does. And if you are not eating enough total energy, enough total calories, and enough total carbohydrates to provide your body with the energy that it needs in order to do daily functions and also exercise, your body is not going to prioritize protein for muscle growth or any of these other functions at its fullest capacity. It's going to have to utilize that protein to convert it over to glucose to then utilize it as energy. So if you want the most out of what you're doing in the gym or what you're doing with your nutrition, getting a balance of what I like to call the power four, carbohydrates, protein, fat, and color, is going to benefit you significantly more than only eating protein and cutting out carbohydrates.